The most difficult diagnosis out of all that I've received is the one of myofibrillar myopathy. You see, because every other diagnosis, there was a solution. There was a potential treatment. There was something that I could do to make things better and improve. Unfortunately, with myofibrillar myopathy, there is no treatment at this time, and there is currently no cure. It's a progressive condition that has slowly debilitated my muscles to the point of making me a fully disabled quadriplegic on life support. Every single diagnosis has come with its own set of challenges. And I must emphasize that there is no such thing as an easy diagnosis. However, time and time again, I have managed to weather the storm of those very dark and uncomfortable emotions and turn them into strength and power. So any of you that are watching right now who has recently received a diagnosis or is currently living with a disease, chronic illness, or going through a particularly difficult time, I would like to share with you a few helpful tips that you could possibly implement to help get you through. Get the facts about your health condition. Your healthcare team can help and provide reputable sources where you can find out about possible treatment options. Knowledge is power. And the more you know about your diagnosis is the more that you can have two-way conversations with your healthcare team about the best approaches and practices to attack it. Express your feelings. You have to let yourself feel all of those very necessary emotions. Things like denial, fear, anger, frustration. All of those feelings will only make you more sick if you hold on to them and you do not express them. Allow yourself the time and grace to process those emotions. Share your feelings with your family members, your friends, and even medical professionals. Getting feedback and other outside opinion, as well as support and encouragement, can be vital to your getting through a difficult diagnosis situation. Release and purge. I promise you, you'll feel so much better once you do. Make sure you set up a support network. Your family and friends are more than happy to help prepare meals, help with household chores, and even transportation. Accepting help allows those people that really care about you to contribute during a difficult time. It helps allow you to get the rest and rebuild that energy that you so desperately need. And it also lightens the load on caregivers and other family members so that everything doesn't fall on just one person. Your support network can also be other people that share your diagnosis. It can be really helpful to share your experiences, to listen to other people's stories and what they've been through, and to also see other examples of victory. Look out for support groups that are available in your local community and even online. A lot of support groups nowadays provide virtual online support. I myself being one of them. So if you'd like to book me for a one-on-one life coaching session, you can email me at oneman3hearts@gmail.com, and I would love to work with you in your own personal journey to victory. Now I know this next one, a lot of you are going to fight me on, and some of you might even hate me for, but you have to focus on healthy habits. And yes, that means getting rid of the junk food. I know, I'm so sorry. But ultimately, having a healthier diet will not only have you feeling better, it'll give you more energy, and it'll just lead to an overall healthier life. You also have to make sure that you rest, get adequate amounts of sleep, that is so necessary for your mental brain function and for you to be alert and energized throughout your days. Make sure to exercise. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Just get yourself moving as best you can. And sometimes you can even do that by trying to make the activities fun. You know, playing with your pets or your children or going out there with friends or even just doing something lighthearted on your own. Just move. Make sure to also talk to your healthcare professionals and consult them about different ways that you can improve and focus on healthy habits in your life. Set realistic goals. Having goals for the future goes hand in hand with hope. It gives you something to look forward to and subconsciously has your body working towards the future. But make sure that your goals are realistic. Expecting too much of yourself can just lead to further stress and anxiety. The last thing you want to add to your plate are feelings of frustration or failure. Also, learn to say no to things that are going to stress you out or deplete your energy. You don't have to have time for everything and everybody. You have to learn that it's okay to put yourself first sometimes. Concentrate on what brings you meaning and purpose. I now know more than ever that it is my job to bring myofibrillar myopathy to the forefront of awareness, to have Congress and government officials help us to raise the very necessary funds for research to ultimately help us to find treatment and a cure. By opening up and sharing, we are raising awareness and helping others who still have yet to be diagnosed understand this rare disease of myofibrillar myopathy. And so I thank every single one of you for being here, for being present, for engaging with the channel, commenting, liking, subscribing, but most importantly, sharing and donating when you can. Please help me in my mission to continue raising awareness and inspiring people all over the world. Visit my support links in my bio today. This next piece of advice is one that I find is definitely easier said than done. And that's focusing on your abilities and not your limitations. I'm so guilty of getting caught up in the past and missing the things that I was once able to do. But you see, that really only leads to an all or nothing attitude. And that is not healthy or productive. So instead, I try my very best to redefine or moderate my activities. I try to find different ways to enjoy things in a different way and not get so caught up in what I'm not able to do, but how I could do it better. Again, try not to compare yourself to other people's situations. Everybody's circumstances is unique and people are going to be affected by or handle things differently. And so comparing yourself is just going to drive you absolutely crazy. Trust me. Again, speaking from personal experience. Finally, it's so important to incorporate various coping strategies into your daily routine. Things like meditating, deep breathing exercises, writing in a journal, getting lost in a TV show or your favorite book, seeking professional medical help, meeting with a therapist. That could be really, really beneficial, especially when dealing with something serious like a diagnosis. Taking part in mentally stimulating activities, things like puzzles, crossword puzzles, or even word games. And believe it or not, a lot of people cope by diving into their work. Just don't overwork yourself. But anything that stimulates your mind or kind of distracts you can end up being good and beneficial for you. But in the end, if there's one thing that I want you to take away from this entire video, it's that your feelings right now are valid. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel like you don't want to fight. You don't have to be strong in this very moment. It's okay. But I do want you to hang in there. And I do want you to realize that you are worth the fight. You are worth fighting for. And you deserve every bit of a chance that is available to you. You are an absolute warrior, my friend. And whether you realize it or not, you have what it takes to get through this. You've got this.